What's up YouTube, it is Hector from Not Too Nerdy Retro. It has been a while since I made a video on this channel, but I wanted to talk about something that I've been thinking about for the last couple months. Is retro video game collecting dead? Now, I personally don't think it's completely dead, but sometimes I do think, man, it's slowing down to the point where there's really no games out there. It's harder to find, and I see less and less people out there actually collecting because they just give up because all the games that they really want that's left cost so much money that they just don't buy. So they end up getting, like an emulator and ROMs and just play it that way. And that's pretty much it. They pretty much give up on buying the game. And it's a shame. It's a shame that people are giving up on it. Now, just because I think it's slowing down does not mean I think that it's getting easier to find games. No, in fact, it's even harder and harder because there's people out there that are jacking up the price so much that it's so hard to get games. And, I'm not putting down the people that are bashing the people that are actually selling these games, because that I do the same thing. Like we all do that. If you're a hardcore video game collector, you have to sell games in order to buy new games. That's just the way it works. Or you buy games and use it as trade bait to get the games that you want. That's the only way to do it, because it's a very, very costly hobby. And in order to get the games that you're looking for, you're gonna have to spend some money and resell in order to cover the loss, and that's just the way it works. So I personally don't think that retro video game collecting is dead. I do think it's slowed down very, very, very much. Like it's really to the point where it's almost non-existent, but it's still there. There's some people like me out there, and I know there's people out there like you. So another thing I want to throw out there, I'll go into more detail in about a couple weeks or so, but I'm thinking of creating a website. Well, I'm not thinking of creating, I'm actually going to create a website. This website is going to allow people to trade retro video games. Now, I know there's some sites out there to do the same thing, but this one's going to be a little bit different. I'm allowing people to trade retro video games. People could trade any video games. They could trade comic books. They could trade any nerd culture stuff like video game art or any type of art if they want to trade that on the website. So this is a different thing. I'm going to go in more detail later and explain exactly how it's going to work. But I figured since it's getting so hard to find games out there and people don't want to spend so much money, why not allow people to trade or sell? Because you can still sell on the site. So I'll go in more detail later. But why not allow all these people to meet up in a different place where they can actually find what they're looking for? So that's my idea. Now, if you guys have any suggestions or anything like that, let me know in the comments down below. But that's what I'm going to create. I'm starting this week to create it. I'm looking to launch the site in about a month or so. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do in my free time for a little bit. I'll let you guys know how it's going on down the line. And that's pretty much it. So let me know in the comment section down below how you guys feel about retro video game collecting. Do you think it's dying, or do you think it's just slowing down? This is Hector from Not Too Nerdy Retro. I'm out. See you, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button. I really appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe.